yeah, it was brilliant, amazing moment.
Last 15 minutes when we have to come back out was that surreal.
That togetherness is what got us through the season and got us over the line. So it was a real special moment, yeah.
You know, that feeling of you've done it.
One of the greatest nights of my career.
Very surreal. I mean, we kicked off and Neil Harris is looking across to me to say, "You're good."
I think in the first 10 minutes, I think it's probably the best football we've probably ever played. Like they didn't even touch the ball, I feel.
Couldn't get the ball off us. Like, we was real top level that night in terms of the first 15 minutes.
We had a few chances, then Bex gets sent off, makes it tough.
When Omar gets sent off, it obviously changes the game.
Yeah, there feels so many reasons why I get really frustrated about that sending off. You know, I think the referee came over with his hand in his pocket and then he got surrounded and then went into the other pocket and got a red out.
They score from the free kick.
It makes the game a little bit different. It means that they can sit in a little bit more.
I'm sat in the dressing rooms, I'm like, you know, I joked about, you know, early sending off, early champagne, because of us getting promoted on that day. But no, it was tough. I was sat in the dressing room, but it was amazing also to see like the lads, like every lad that was on the bench basically ran into the dressing room. And they had no reason to. It's early days, innit, in the game, but they all came in and like, it's all right, never been a sending off. And I'm like,
we have such a good team. We have such a good group, and you know, there was never a second where I didn't believe that they were going to do it.
Still think we dominated large parts of it. We just wasn't as big a threat in the final third as the first 15 minutes.
The game goes on, the game proceeds. It was just such a strange night, you know.
You know, then they get the second goal, and then, you know, the game's pretty much done then. You know, we've got 10 minutes to go and then the lights go out and I'm like, what is going on? Like, couldn't believe it, just like that.
Not just the lights going off, but then we could start the game again after that big break, and then after they're just moving the ball around the back.
I was on the bench at the time, it had come off, sort of thinking how long, we was asking the fourth official if it goes on for a certain amount of time, does the game have to be replayed? Because we was losing obviously at the time.
Quite a bizarre game that I think will go down in everyone's memories, and everyone will remember it for a long, long time. The lights go out and, you know, everyone on the side of the pitch, we're checking the Swindon Bradford scores every 2 minutes and we know that it's about to be finished.
But then obviously as the game goes on and people are making you aware of the scores, I mean that last 15 minutes when we have to come back out was that surreal.
By the time it all come around, the referee went back into the change room, the fans obviously let us know what was going on, that we'd been promoted.
Yeah, just the happiness on everyone's faces.
Can't describe it, you know. Even now I think about it, even though we lost 2-0, like I still smile about it because it was just amazing in the changing room with the boys and, you know, singing together.
Justin, who set the wheels in motion, who actually started this and taken us out of the National League.
And I think the boys were buzzing, I think it was a relief. You could see everyone in everyone's faces. There was quite a few tears, hugs from the manager and the staff and the players.
To finally get it done, especially in those circumstances, was quite surreal, but
it was relief, but it was only a little relief because we had a feeling it was coming.
The songs, yeah, it was a brilliant, amazing moment.